On August 27, 1990, an unimaginable tragedy occurred in East Troy, Wisconsin. After watching a concert at the Alpine Valley Festival, the world was still buzzing with excitement and appreciation for the renowned musicians who took the stage, including Eric Clapton, Buddy Guy, Robert Cray, and the extremely brilliant Vaughan brothers Jimmy and Stevie Ray. In this video, we are going to take you through the horrible events that transpired in the final moments of his life, just before he passed away. So let's get started. But before we dive into it, let's take a look at his early life and see how he became famous as the Stevie Ray. Stevie Ray Vaughan was born in Dallas, Texas on October 3, 1954, and he was quickly captivated by music, notably the guitar playing of his older brother Jimmy. Stevie Ray Vaughan is considered one of the most influential guitarists of all time. During his time in high school, well before he hit puberty, he taught himself how to play the guitar. The readers of Guitar Player magazine selected Stevie as both the best new talent and the best electric blues guitarist for the year 1983. Concertgoers, including Stevie Ray Vaughan, Jimmy Vaughan, and Jimmy's wife Connie, had to be transported to and from London's Royal Albert Hall for a series of events paying tribute to Jimi Hendrix. Jam Productions had rented helicopters from Army Flight Helicopters Incorporated for this purpose. However, right before the flight, they were hit with an unexpected change in plans, which caused their arrangements to go apart. It was explained to the Vaughan brothers that just one of 3 reserve seats was still available because a representative for Clapton had already claimed the 2 other seats. According to Colin Smith, as a consequence of this circumstance, Jimmy remained behind with his wife while Steve boarded the only open reserve seat in a Bell 206B Jet Ranger, which had been in operation for a considerable amount of time. Jeffrey Brown stood out from the crowd because he was the only person there who was not qualified to operate a helicopter in the conditions that were there. The third helicopter took off from a lower altitude than the others, and its pilot then went southeast into some very mountainous terrain in the direction of the landscape. The flight path that was scheduled to follow State Highway 120, which Brown was familiar with, was quickly deviated from, and the helicopter began to travel directly towards a cliff that was approximately 300 feet in height. According to the pilot's reports, the visibility in VFR was rather limited due to the fog. In addition to the fact that Brown had not received the appropriate training to fly in such conditions, the Bell 206 series helicopters that he was utilizing were only authorized to perform instrument flights. Despite the fact that the region around the accident site was enveloped in varied degrees of haze and ground fog, with patches of low clouds, Eric Clapton's Los Angeles publicist Ronnie Lippin reported that all 5 individuals aboard the chopper died instantly. The tour crew that Clapton was using at the time of the accident included some of the people that were killed. Did you know that one of the songs on the album was put forth for consideration for a Grammy Award in the category of Best Rock Instrumental Performance? After the critical and commercial success of A Blue Standard, Stevie Ray Vaughan continued to build on his position as one of the most accomplished blues guitarists of his generation by releasing albums Couldn't Stand the Weather 1984, Live Alive 1985, and Sold the Soul 1986, respectively. The departure of Stevie too soon left the music business in disbelief. His talent and influence were undeniable, and his absence is strongly felt by those in the industry. His music has been influential to musicians for several decades, and its ongoing impact is a testament to the lasting legacy he has left behind. The tragic accident with the helicopter that resulted in the loss of Stevie's life serves as a somber reminder of the dangers that are connected with flying in conditions with low visibility. Leave a comment below telling us which of Stevie's albums is your favorite and what you took away from his life story.